today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
The Jets offense getting set to go here in this divisional round matchup. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On third down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 68 yards for him already. An excellent drive to kick off this divisional round matchup. That might be an understatement. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers going to throw. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. To throw is Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be second and a couple. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Jets are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Rodgers now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Mike Williams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter. Rodgers now on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now a dump off here complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Rodgers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And again, it's Rodgers. Got a man. That's Lazard. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets will extend their... The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Powers ahead at the 45. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. To throw, it's Rodgers. That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Throwing is Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now he dumps this off over the middle.
Wrap up.
Still moving. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 128 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Right back to him on 1st down. And some room to roam now. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead. You're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Here's Rodgers. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Jets are drawing closer to a dated. Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Now Rodgers. That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. And New York set to take the field. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. The Jets advance to the next round as we say so long, everybody.